2017 promises to bring a lot more great games, but in this video, we want to take a look at 10 amazing games that you probably don't know about for the rest of 2017. These are games that may have gotten a little under the radar, and you may have not heard about them. So with that being said, let's get right into this. Death's Gambit. Death's Gambit is a challenging action RPG where you explore an alien medieval planet filled with beasts, knights, and other monsters. Aesthetically, the game looks absolutely beautiful with a gorgeous pixel art style. The game promises a vast and varied world filled with forests, medieval towns, frozen wastes, and more. Death's Gambit releases sometime in 2017 for PS4 and PC. Praey for the Gods. Praey for the Gods is the first game from a new studio, No Matter Studios. The game was self-funded through Kickstarter, and it's easy to see why people that know about the game are very excited for it. You start off a journey on a frozen island with no equipment. You have to find items, survive in dynamically generated weather, and climb onto massive bosses in order to defeat them. A little bit of your typical survival game, a little bit of Shadow of the Colossus. Sounds like a game filled with potential. Praey for the Gods is coming to PC, PS4, and Xbox One in 2017. Redout. Great arcade racers have actually been one area every platform has been a little lacking in this generation. We've gotten great sim racers such as Forza, however, arcade racers have been quite barren. That's why you should definitely have your eyes on Redout, a tribute to old racing games such as F-Zero and Wipeout, and this game definitely has that same flair. Redout comes to PS4 and Xbox One on August 29th. It'll hit the Switch on October 24th. Absolver. Absolver is a martial arts focused action RPG being developed by Slowclap, a studio composed of former Ubisoft Paris employees. You control warriors who fight other players or AI. Your fighting is customized by a combat deck of cards with each card assigned to a move. You earn cards, equipment, and weapons as you play the game, and the story is focused on the human development of the characters as they fight to find their place in a collapsed empire. Absolver comes to PC and PS4 on August 29th.
Anticipate your movements. Weapon attacks inflict more damage than bare hands, while also adding in cut damages, which chip away your opponent's health, even while they are in a defensive guard. Take heed. Weapons can break if used for too long, and warriors can be disarmed by a flurry of targeted blows. When a fighter is disarmed, their opponents are able to pick up the weapon and use it against them. The ruins of the Adal Empire can quickly become an unforgiving battleground for the unprepared prospect.
Raiders of the Broken Planet. Raiders of the Broken Planet is an online action-adventure game by Mercury Steam, a Spanish studio that's worked on the Castlevania Lords of Shadow games. Raiders of the Broken Planet is far different than their previous works, being an asymmetrical online adventure game. You have to shoot, brawl, and utilize strategy. A story mode is also planned and it'll be released episodically. Raiders of the Broken Planet is coming to PS4, Xbox One, and PC sometime in 2017. A Hat in Time. A Hat in Time is an action-adventure platformer being built on Unreal Engine 3, and it's inspired by 3D platformers of old such as Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, and Super Mario Sunshine. A Hat in Time follows the character of Hat Kid, a young girl that is capable of interstellar travel trying to get home. It's a very quirky, charming platformer, and these styles of games are kind of a dying art. It comes later this year to PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Omen of Sorrow. The market for fighting games is pretty competitive these days. Street Fighter, Injustice, Marvel vs. Capcom, Tekken, I can go on, and here's another one, Omen of Sorrow, which is a game inspired by literature, myth, and horror. It's a fantasy fighting game featuring the monsters of classic horror and giving them a new twist. It promises rich mythology and fast-paced combat as you fight against werewolves, vampires, and other creatures. Omen of Sorrow is coming to PS4, Xbox One, and PC this year. Vane. Vane is a very stylistic adventure game set in a strange land with hidden mystery. You have to explore the secrets of the past to find remnants of your future. From what we've seen so far, the aesthetics of this game are very strong. It sets an incredible tone for the game. Vane's got a lot of potential and it will be coming to PS4 later this year. Vampyr. Vampyr is an action RPG and the story revolves around Jonathan Reed, a doctor who has turned into a vampire and now coming to terms with his undead condition, he must deal with his own beliefs and his natural bloodthirsty behaviors as a vampire. You don't have to kill to finish the game and the dialogue has a lot of options. Set in London during the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic, Vampyr has potential to be a great game and we don't see many great vampire games come around, so hopefully this turns out to be a big franchise. It comes to PC, PS4, and Xbox One in November.
Unable to beat this this mini-boss, we would be tempted to return to the bar, and perhaps feed from Tom for a greater experience boost, returning stronger, but with London thinning in numbers. Vampyr's combat system uses a mix of melee and ranged weapons supported by vampire abilities that allow you to be the vampire you want to be. The gameplay is based on timing, positioning, and management of different resources. The stamina bar regulates your melee moves and dodges, the blood bar controls the use of your supernatural abilities, and the health bar represents your health. There are many areas to explore, loot, and pick up information to learn about the world, its lore, and what happened to London since disease spread. At the beach.
Finally, Elex. Elex is a science fantasy action RPG being developed by Piranha Bytes, who also did the Gothic games as well as the Risen titles. It's been described as an edgy, dark, uncompromising, and complex game. You join the war for a powerful resource known as Elex, which gives people great magic-like powers and is a factor in deciding whether emotion and humaneness or cold synthetic logic will rule the world. The game will feature a mix of futuristic and medieval locations. Elex comes to PC, PS4, and Xbox One on October 17th. So that wraps up 10 amazing games that you probably don't know about for the rest of 2017. What do you think? Are you excited for any of these games? Did we miss a game? Let us know in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.